1.
On your balls.
2.
Grab a handful.
3.
Goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
Muscle cars, a police chase, not a Hollywood film, but a crime going down right here in our area in the last 24 hours. We want to show you security video. It was taken early this morning as a gang of thieves arrived in an expensive hot rod.
And then stole 2 more just like it right off the dealership lot in Greenfield. Rich Nye talked to the business and police who say this particular car is being targeted by thieves all over central Indiana.
Just before 3 a.m. Wednesday, 3 suspects pulled into Dellin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Greenfield in a burgundy Dodge Charger. They were shopping for the same vehicle.
We are having a sign and drive. Apparently these people forgot the sign part of it.
The orange 2018 Dodge Charger Hellcat was parked right here in front of the dealership. The hot rod has less than 8,000 miles with a price tag of almost $69,000.
It is an expensive hot rod, and that was for a used vehicle too. As everyone knows, the supply of new vehicles is pretty tight right now, so we got a lot of used vehicles on the lot.
The thieves broke out a back window and climbed in.
And then you'll see his buddy hands him some type of a box or a device.
They used that device to start the car without a key and drive right off the lot. They also stole a customer's 2017 black Charger Hellcat that was parked in the lot for service.
They obviously know what they're doing. They're professionals. It's not their first time doing this. We've heard there's actually a ring going around the Midwest where they're targeting specifically the Dodge Charger Hellcats.
A janitor working at the Dellin GM dealership across the street saw the car lights come on and called 911. Police spotted the vehicles going west on US 40 and north on Mount Comfort Road, but the pursuit was terminated due to high speeds. The orange car was spotted about 3:30 a.m. at a Speedway gas station on the east side of Indy and was later abandoned and recovered by Metro Police. But the customer's car still missing.
We've received information from surrounding departments of similar crimes that have happened the past couple of weeks. Greenwood Police, Fishers Police, and Carmel Police have all had similar thefts of similar vehicles.
No suspects have been identified.
Car stolen not once but twice over the last year. She tried to protect herself. She used a steering wheel club. Even that didn't work. Ashley Sears live tonight to explain it took thieves just a matter of minutes to steal this car. Ashley, so frustrating.
Yeah, so frustrating, Ted. Thieves were able to take that club right off the steering wheel somehow. Surveillance captured the theft of the 2019 Kia Forte. The car owner says at this point she doesn't know what to do.
I bought this one from AutoZone in December.
It's a tool so many have come to rely on.
No, I thought like it was better because it had like the twin hooks. It covered the whole steering wheel.
But this club that's made to protect was easily dismantled by thieves.
I definitely thought I was safe, but turns out I wasn't.
This woman is not showing her face, and you wouldn't blame her after what happened.
It's really ridiculous to say that my car was stolen twice.
Her 2019 Kia Forte was taken from in front of her home at 28th and Roosevelt last December. It was later found, and she bought a club to make sure it didn't happen again.
It's just getting out of hand.
Friday night, thieves returned. Surveillance shows a man in the daytime checking out the Kia, and around 10 o'clock at night, a vehicle pulls up. A man gets out and takes off in her car.
I just don't know what can be done at this point.
Milwaukee police say her stolen car is now believed to be connected to a shooting.
He said that it was involved in an incident where someone was dropped off at a hospital and my plate showed up in that incident.
A car theft that comes with a warning. There's no sure bet to protect yourself.
All of these cars are being stolen and we're the ones paying for it, literally and figuratively.
Now, according to police data, this theft is one of more than 7,800 vehicles stolen in Milwaukee so far this year. That's a jump of about 5,000 compared to last year. Reporting live downtown, Ashley Sears, Fox 6 News.
Ashley, thank you.
And as you can see from this example, they will cut your steering wheel to cut that club off. It is just that easy.
They're targeting
Chicago locksmiths for their key fobs and equipment, and it's happening at an alarming rate.
CBS 2's Stephen Graves is always investigating and took a deep dive into the numbers in the neighborhoods being hit hardest.
Stephen Gwynn describes the current landscape of the locksmith industry as unpredictable and not necessarily in a good way.
I kind of feel some days like we're a reality show. You never know what's next.
He actually had a scenario play out at his Chicago shop just months ago.
Broke the window, and the only thing that they stole was car programming equipment.
Both reprogramming devices and key fobs, Chicago police say, are targets for thieves, those who call unsuspecting locksmiths and rob them. Just recently, CPD tweeting this picture of a device recovered by the carjacking task force. We found out that key fob thefts are only revving up. Police department data shows in 2019, 0 reports. In 2020, 19. And so far this year, multiply last year's number 5 times. And it's still more, sitting at 98 reports. The near north side is the third most frequented hotspot for the crime, West Town the second, and the most on the near west side. As police respond to more of these thefts, it might be harder to get a locksmith to respond to you. Some tell me they are tightening security measures, going out to fewer calls, and that could translate to more money you pay for services. Gwen, a 12-year locksmith veteran, requires picture ID and proof of ownership before going out. And remember those hotspot neighborhoods? That's when calls get screened.
It makes us a lot more cognizant of where we're going and who we're going to go see.
Gwen also says his equipment is password protected, making it near impossible for thieves to use. A key practice, he says, by licensed locksmiths, ones who people should always call first to get the job done. In Ashburn, Stephen Graves
says
CBS
his work van suddenly disappeared after he saw security video. He realized it was towed away. But who did it? Only on 2, CBS 2 Orange County reporter Michelle Gili found some answers.
The thing that gave it away first is it didn't have license plates. It didn't have a front license plate, didn't have a back license plate.
Add to that the fact that the suspect dresses in a reflective vest like a legitimate tow truck driver would. Here is video from Fullerton this past Saturday of the thief as he's about to hook up the white van and cart it away. Notice the tow truck has no markings, no company name on it, but the suspect acts like he's doing official business. Now Angel Lugo has no work van and none of his equipment and tools. It's a loss amounting to $25,000.
The dispatcher, when she talked to me, she said this is organized, that this is something that's been happening a lot in LA and Orange County, that they've been taking the vehicles away and, nobody's questioning them,
Ironically, the victim installs security systems for a living, and he put in this one that recorded the video. One of the cameras captured the suspect stealing his van and also casing another van in the same area. The victim thinks that the culprit doesn't so much want the vehicles, but what is inside of them. And the thief is fast. We counted. It took only 10 seconds for him to hook up the van and drive off. Fullerton police need the public's help. A BMW was stolen the same night by a tow truck. It appears it's the same suspect, according to officials. The BMW has been found in Fullerton, but Angel Lugo's van is still missing.
We supply security for people, and these people are getting away with it because they're looking legit.
In Fullerton, Michelle Gili, CBS 2 News.
A warning.
You'll see only on 2. A couple took matters into their own hands to find their Dodge Challenger Hellcat after that car was stolen, and they documented their efforts on TikTok. Our Keith Garvin is live in Northeast Houston now, where the couple found their car. Keith?
That's right, Chris. It was found here in the small parking lot at this small strip center here in 5th Ward. The couple was led here by an app on their phone.
Oh, there's a huge dent in it.
That sinking feeling of mixed emotions when you locate your prized car that was stolen and has been missing for nearly a month. That's what David Cohen and his wife experienced when they located his Dodge Challenger Hellcat they believe was stolen from Hobby Airport.
Parked within like the first 6 parking spots, right there by the elevator.
Cohen left on a business trip last month and parked his car in the blue lot at Hobby. He was expecting to be gone for only a week, but the trip was extended to a month. When he returned last Friday and walked into the garage, his car was nowhere to be found.
But they had no record of my car ever being there.
Cohen eventually filed a report with HPD and contacted his vehicle security and navigation service Uconnect, which at first disabled his ability to locate the car for security reasons. But on Monday, Cohen decided to randomly check his Uconnect app, and bam! It showed him exactly where his car was located at this small strip center at the 3400 block of Liberty Road in 5th Ward. He and his wife drove to the location, and there it was.
There it is.
There's your car.
I was stunned. I really didn't expect it to be in as good a shape as it still was.
In good shape with just a scratch and small dent. Whoever had the car had removed the registration tag, the toll tag, and the car's license plate.
Anything that could possibly link it, they stripped off and then replaced it with a temporary dealer tag that was actually registered to that car.
And back here live, HPD is investigating, but the Cohens say they have not been updated after leading officers to the stolen car. They have security concerns because the garage door opener was inside the car when it was stolen, and they believe when you connect the theft at the airport to a temporary tag that was connected to a nearby and local car dealership, they believe this is part of a larger theft ring. Reporting live from 5th Ward.
You'll see only on 2. A couple took matters into their own hands to find their Dodge Challenger Hellcat after that car was stolen, and they documented their efforts on TikTok. Our Keith Garvin is live in Northeast Houston now, where the couple found their car. Keith?
That's right, Chris. It was found here in this small parking lot at this small strip center here in 5th Ward. The couple was led here by an app on their phone.
Oh, there's a huge dent in it.
That sinking feeling of mixed emotions when you locate your prized car that was stolen and has been missing for nearly a month. That's what David Cohen and his wife experienced when they located his Dodge Challenger Hellcat they believe was stolen from Hobby Airport.
Parked within like the first 6 parking spots, right there by the elevator.
Cohen left on a business trip last month and parked his car in the blue lot at Hobby. He was expecting to be gone for only a week, but the trip was extended to a month. When he returned last Friday and walked into the garage, his car was nowhere to be found.
But they had no record of my car ever being there.
Cohen eventually filed a report with HPD and contacted his vehicle security and navigation service Uconnect, which at first disabled his ability to locate the car for security reasons. But on Monday, Cohen decided to randomly check his Uconnect app, and bam! It showed him exactly where his car was located at this small strip center at the 3400 block of Liberty Road in 5th Ward. He and his wife drove to the location, and there it was.
There it is.
There's your car.
I was stunned. I really didn't expect it to be in as good a shape as it still was.
In good shape with just a scratch and small dent. Whoever had the car had removed the registration tag, the toll tag, and the car's license plate.
Anything that could possibly link it, they stripped off and then replaced it with a temporary dealer tag that was actually registered to that car.
And back here live, HPD is investigating, but the Cohens say they have not been updated after leading officers to the stolen car. They have security concerns because the garage door opener was inside the car when it was stolen, and they believe when you connect the theft at the airport to a temporary tag that was connected to a nearby and local car dealership, they believe this is part of a larger theft ring. Reporting live from 5th Ward, Keith Garvin.
It's a family car. There's no car exempt. If they want your car and they want to program a key to your car, they can get you. All they gotta do is pull you up. As you can see, look at this list. Infiniti, Honda, Maserati, Land Rover. I mean, you name it. It can be hacked, reprogrammed, and driven off. Now, from aluminum foil to these pouches to these boxes, yeah, they're all good, but they're only good for relay attacks. They're not going to stop a key programmer. A key programmer doesn't need your signal. It doesn't need your key. It's going to program another key. So keep that in mind now. You see, it ain't just Jeep, it ain't just Dodge. It's what car is basically available in your area. No one is exempt from this. A key programmer is one of your worst nightmares. Besides that, man, get you a pin code. A pin code is a cutoff switch. See, back in the day, cutoff switch, you hit it, but it had an on and off. You just flicked it. No matter where you hit it, if they found it, all you had to do was push it on and off. But a pin code, you need a combination. I mean, come on, man, a combination. Who's gonna figure out your combination? Think about it. And then you check out this key program. Look, BMW, Audi, Porsche, Cadillac. I mean, you name it, man. They got it. And watch right here. He finna do a Ford. It ain't no Jeep, ain't no Dodge. I mean, ain't no car exempt.
And fighting back against carjackers, the number of thefts has skyrocketed in Chicago and the suburbs. Now, a growing number of car owners are taking action to protect their property. NBC5's V. Wynn has the story.
It's been a busy past couple of weeks for this security shop in River Grove. Steve Labello is the owner and says more customers are looking to protect their cars after seeing a spike in carjackings.
I've been doing this since 1993 and I've never seen it this bad.
Labello says customers have two options. The first is to install what's called a starter disabled, and it's pretty universal.
We install new aftermarket systems and we disable them from communicating with each other. So factory remote can't communicate with the new remote, and the new remote can only communicate to the factory system.
He says the alarm system can be paired with an app that can basically serve as your car key.
I tell customers that if they get carjacked, don't panic. Just go in your drone app, wait for that engine to show that it's off, press lock, car will never start again.
Labello walks us through the second option, a security feature that he says is mainly seen in Europe. He says in addition to a key, you would need a PIN code to start your car.
As soon as I go to put it in drive, stall the engine out. Now if I put it in park and turn it off and try to restart it, now it will not start at all. It needs to see a PIN code.
The installations could cost at least $550, and for some, that's money well spent.
It gives you a better feeling when your car's out on the street.
And as you can see right here, all alarms, shock sensor, window sensor, doors open, car start up, you are immediately alerted on your phone. I mean, come on, man, how good is that? I mean, if they steal it, you have a GPS track on it that you don't have to call nobody like OnStar, Uconnect, Tile, AirTags. No. Pull out your phone and track the car yourself and direct the police to directly where they are trying to hide your vehicle, strip your vehicle. I mean, come on, man. GPS tracker? I mean, how good is that, man? I mean, you can't go wrong, man. And as you can see right here, I'm at the mall, but I could track my car. Alarm on, doors closed, battery, temperature inside the car, everything all safe. And if they were to steal it, as you can see, I'm the blue dot, and that's how far I'm from my car. You could track it. Your car can't be hidden from you. As soon as they take it, you will know exactly what's going on and where it's at.
All right, hello everybody. This is Steve at SNA Security Specialist in River Grove. I'm gonna wait for a couple people to join this video, if there is any. It's a Sunday, so I don't expect people to be joining in on this video. But what we're gonna show you here, obviously everyone's seen the pin code system. They know what that does. Here is how the new feature works that we just got the update for. We have already tested this on a 2021 Durango Hellcat, and it works perfect. So we have a customer who decided to let us use their vehicle for testing purposes, and now we're gonna test it on this Challenger, which would also cover all of the Chargers. So here we go. Pin code system. I'm gonna show you what the pin code system basically is. Pin code system is plain and simple. I get a lot of people who ask me, what does it do? Where do you enter the code at? All that. See all these buttons on the steering wheel and all those buttons down there? There are existing buttons already in the car. What we do is create a combination of presses on these buttons using different buttons from 4 presses all the way up to 21 presses. Then we create the code. So when you get out of your vehicle, if a thief gets in to try and steal it, it's very simple. What they're gonna end up having to do is enter the same exact code that you programmed, or they're gonna fail. So, for demonstration purposes only, we're gonna reveal our generic pin code, which is that OK button right there, 4 presses. Now, that is a generic button. We don't leave it like that. When the customer picks up the vehicle, they choose their own combination of presses. And it could, like I said, from 4 to 21 presses. It could be 2 left, 2 down, 2 up, 2 OKs. It could be up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, middle, middle, left, right, left, all the way up to 21. So we're gonna show you how it works. I'm gonna step on the brake. I'm gonna touch the button. You did not see the car start. Did not hear it start. Okay, will not start. Turn it off, try it again, brake, button, will not start. Never will until it sees that code. So here we go. We're gonna show you the temporary code. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hazard lights will flash twice. When they flash twice, that's your confirmation that the correct code was entered. And like we said, we will change that code for the customer when they pick up the vehicle. There we go. Car started. Now, as soon as you turn it off and get out your car, 3 seconds later, the device self-activates itself. No need to do anything magic, no need to turn it on, and if you forget to lock your doors, don't worry. If you forget to turn on your aftermarket alarm, don't worry. You're still covered, you have protection. Here we go. Brake, button. Didn't start. Now, you can disable this for when you're at the dealership getting your vehicle serviced. You won't have to tell the dealership your code. You can also temporarily disable it when you're at a car wash, so you don't have to tell the guy washing your car your code. Only person who should ever know your code is you, the owner. Now, what we've just updated, we're gonna show you how thieves get these cars. I'm not gonna show you exactly how, but we're gonna show you what they use. They're using a tablet, just like this. We already have it plugged in to the car's CAN bus system. And we're gonna show you what our upgrade system does. check this out. This is what the anti-key programming software does. First of all, let me unlock my tablet with my code. There we go. So right now, let me turn off the vehicle. There we go. We have the key to the car. We know it's the key. And we know currently it's not going to start because the engine's off and it didn't see a code. But what these are doing is they're getting in, they're smashing your window, they're plugging in this key programmer somewhere down there, anywhere in the car. Really doesn't matter where they plug it into anymore. What they do is they click on Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, they hit OK, and they go through the process of programming in a key. We're going to show you, I'm sorry, I hit Toyota by accident. Let me click on Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep. Get the glare out of here. There we go. Now, here we go. So, two methods to program a key to this. By vehicle or auto-identify. We're going to click on auto-identify. CAN bus system in the car just woke up, so it's trying to communicate. What did that say? Failed to identify this vehicle. So, what does that mean? Simple. If the tablet, the key programmer can't communicate with the vehicle, you can't program a key. So all those vehicles that you see stolen out of people's driveways, stolen off the Dodge lots, this right here puts an end to all of that. Okay? We're gonna go buy the vehicle and try it again. Dodge, Challenger, 20 and up. We're gonna hit OK. How many keys in the vehicle? Don't know. Failed to communicate. Cool. I'm gonna try that again, but this time we're going to try to read the vehicle security code. Now, what the security code is, it's a digit stored in, a few digits stored in the vehicle's BCM. You need to know the code in order to program a key or delete a key. So we're going to try to read the code. What did that say? Failed. Okay, we're going to see if we can erase the customer's keys. Don't know. Can't erase customer's keys if we don't know the vehicle security code. We're going to try to add a key. So let's turn the hazard lights on and ignition to off. Well, ignition's off, so here comes the hazards. Don't know the security code still. So we can't add, we can't delete. We don't know how many keys are in there. And if it did try to read it, it's going to give a false count because our system's doing what it's supposed to do right now. So try to read that security code again. It failed. Now, how can the customer program keys to their vehicle if they lost all their keys? Very simple. They're going to get in. They're going to enter in their code. And of course, this OK button is just a temporary code. It will get changed to about 8 to 10 digits when the customer picks up the vehicle. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now we can start the vehicle, right? Very good. So now here's what we're going to do. This time, we're going to disable this whole pin code system. I'm not going to show you how to do it, but I am going to do it here. Okay. There we go. Whole system's disabled. So, right now, I'm going to try to read the number of keys in the vehicle. Aha! That's the correct count. 2. I'm going to read the vehicle security code. Boom, security code. I'm going to add a smart key. Boom, security code. I can just simply now program the key, which we're not going to do because I do not have the customer's permission to do that. So there we go. So now what we're going to do, we're going to turn our pin code system back on again. Okay, I'm going to turn the vehicle off. I'm going to just open the door real quick, shut the door, get back in. Still have the computer plugged in. Okay, there's the key. I'm going to step on the brake. Brake, button, didn't start. Okay, so Now that our system's back on, we're gonna try to read that security code again. Failed. So there you go. Once we program that customer's PIN code, they're not stealing this vehicle. They're not deleting the customer's keys. They're not programming a key. They're not driving off. Doesn't matter where the vehicle's parked. Could be in the Dodge dealership lot. Could be in front of your house. Could be anywhere. You're not stealing it. So, anyone have any questions before we end this video? Let me see if I can read the comments. I don't know if I can. There we go. What about valet mode? There we go. So yes, it has a valet mode, Jeffrey. We always show that to the customer when they pick up the vehicle. We don't show that on live videos. Lunch would be nice. Also, another concern that people have with these. Can you use your factory remote start? Yes, you can. There we go. Walk out to the car, unlock the door. Open the door, hop in. I'm gonna put that tablet right there. You're gonna hop in. Of course, you're gonna touch your button. You're gonna turn on your ignition. Now, when you go to step on the brake, I can't shift it. Here's the key. There's the brake. Can I shift it? Nope. Not until I enter that PIN code. There we go. Here's the brake. There's the shift. So yes, it is secure. Once you turn it off, you get out, you get back in, you try to restart this bad boy. No start. So sorry, thieves. You're no longer going to be able to get these vehicles if these customers are putting PIN codes on them. It's a game changer. Dodge was supposed to come out with a security update to do something similar. However, we do get this, customers get this confused. I'm not going to say customers, but the public. They get this confused with, oh, well, Dodge is coming out with the update, and the Dodge update is free. Sure, it may be free. Yes, they're coming out with an update. Is it out yet? No. When is it coming out? We don't know. They don't know. Public doesn't know. In the meantime, everyone's vehicles are getting stolen because it's so easy to program a key and drive away. Now, what's different about our update versus the Dodge update they're supposed to come out with? Our update can't start the car, period. With the Dodge one, you'll still be able to start the car. You'll just be limited by how many miles per hour you can drive it. Our system can't start it. Our system can't program a key anymore, can't delete a key anymore. So if there's dealerships out there, you're tired of getting these vehicles stolen off of your lot, give us a call, 773-772-5424. And if you're a consumer, you own one of these vehicles, give us a call too. You're not gonna be able to simply steal these vehicles anymore. So I appreciate everybody watching. Once again, SNA Auto Sound here in River, not SNA Auto Sound, we changed our name. SNA Security Specialist in River Grove, 9017 Grand Avenue, 773-772-5424. Compustar Q9 remote control. This is the newest remote out. This is what it looks like when it's in the arm state. We're going to show you how the glass sensor works because we added it to it. Basically, it picks up sound in the vehicle. We press lock, it will silence the alarm, but keep it on and keep the doors locked. So the glass get hit again, or the shock sensor go off again, the alarm will go off again. When the alarm is going off, you are not able to start the car. This also has remote start. Press and hold the button. There we go. There's your run time. And should it get down to the last 1 minute of it running and you're not ready to go out to your vehicle, You would like to extend the runtime and start it back over at 15 minutes. Press and hold the unlock button. Starts it right back. We also have anti-grind built in, so when you get in to do takeover, you put the key in the switch, turn the key forward. Don't have to worry about the starter grinding. It won't regrind. There we go. Just step on the brake and now we drive away. The remote control will verify the remote starter stopped and the key took over. When you're done driving, just get out, turn it off. Turn on the alarm again. Once the alarm is turned on, we're going to show you what happens if you try to start the vehicle. Will not start. This also comes with Drone Mobile, connected to your smartphone. Get all your alarm notifications directly to your phone. For more information about getting a Q9 installed in your vehicle, give SNA Security Specialist a call, 773-772-5424. We only have 2 left in stock. Thank you.
What are you, fucking nuts?